Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Can I ask are we expecting more people from the Turkish side?
I think no, we are just three, as I know.
Okay, so we can share screen today and look at studio and so on.
Yeah, I think Zeynep will care about it. Zeynep Hanım stüdyo ekranı paylaşabilir misiniz? Hani bende bir LUD ekranı var ama nasıl kullanılıyor, ne yapılıyor bilmiyorum ben bunu. Ya da bir direktife ihtiyacım var. Ya da
Should
siz
I
direkt
open the
açabiliyorsanız.
default or test environment?
So, Gerardo, where do you think would be a good place to start troubleshooting?
The thing is, if the studio need to take, actually it's depend on the branch. It has to be OS backup branch, but I'm not sure you can do this. But it's about if it's about the table, just the tables or the modules on DB level. So even default or TX is not handle our problem because the whole things about the modules and some other stuff is in different branch right now.
So will we be able to look at the actual problem, or will we be looking at some other data? I'm not sure I follow really.
Zeynep Hanım şey konusunda şimdi Oasis'te oluşturulan modüller, tablolar falan filan bunların yansıması için branch mi gerekiyor? Yani o branch üzerinden mi çalıştırmak gerekiyor?
Bu konuda benim bilgim yok.
İşte benim de yok. Öyle bir durum var. En azından şu an default'ta mı açtınız siz stüdyoyu?
Burası default.
Buradan bakalım, hani görünebiliyorsa görünsün, yoksa kalacak gibi gözüküyor.
Neyi
Okey.
arıyorum?
O tarafta, onların tarafta onlar şey yapacak onu. Okay, right now we have the default, actually the studio based on the default branch, but I'm not sure it's all we need is in located default. We can see or not, I don't know. Because we are not responsible or have knowledge about using this one. But let's try if we can find out. Yeah, we can continue like this. Otherwise, I don't know actually, but yes, right now I think the studio is opening from default branch, I think, right?
Yes, this is the default.
Okay, so after this level, actually, Edin, I don't know which part of studio you are looking for, so I'm just letting you about the conversation
Okay.
because yeah.
Okay, I'll ask Gerardo, can I ask you, do you think we're starting from the right spot here, or?
The script, which script? Which script, by the way? Okay, it's I think it's handled by interface which is named hotel booking. It is producing data, and at another interface which is named Oasis is just manipulating it, and somehow it returns. But for the business logic, actually I don't know how they are preparing or finding out solution about, or how I mean directly the business logic. I don't know this part, but yeah, as I know, hotel booking is just creates the data, and Oasis are using, which is data which is produced by hotel booking and manipulate it and creating response.
Can we do this if you haven't make any solution up to now? We are not sure. Maybe we can compare two different tables with hotel booking and Oasis, firstly, we can count the number of data, and then we can compare the physical data. My question was to Jepson team to understand better what are we trying to do right now.
I think what the team or what we would like to see is, as was mentioned here, but maybe that's, as you say, more business knowledge, but we would like to see what's actually run. So which menu item or menu script is run to, was it to generate this table?
Yeah, these questions actually, the answer is not on the developer side, which I mean our side. Maybe if the Zeynep Hanım knows something about it, because it's all about the Rave development. So that's
Because
why.
yesterday we asked, so because we saw in the Jira that there is a test team that requests to retrieve this data, and we saw that there is a table also posted in the same Jira. So it appears that there is a mismatch between the numbers between the CMS and Oasis. So we want to understand where is that table? How are these figures presented in a table? Like how do we open this table? Because it seems to be a part of a process.
Okay, I understand. You are just directly actually asking about the business process. You are just directly which modules you create or which tables you are looking for to generate data. Yes, I understand this. And Zeynep Hanım, do you have an answer about it? Because it's all about the...
Previously, we only had the hotel booking interface, and the hotel booking interface used to fill in the hotel booking table. But after that, as I know, another interface was made for OSIS out, and the result was not kept in this CMS tables, and it was only sent to the OSIS part. So as I know, we don't keep those data in the CMS. Mr. Stefan made these variables for the OSIS interface, as I know, like legacy layer over OSIS, and this uses the previous variable that was used in hotel booking interface, which is hotel booking is needed. The hotels are kept in OSIS. We only sent them the layover information, but I don't know how we are sending it. There is no place to update it to. Currently, yes, but in the future, we want to receive the information too, to be able to show it on the CMS Studio. Currently, it only reads the hotel booking table. This is the current one. So we needed another table like this one for OSS 2 for them to send information back. Yes, this is before, this is after, and this is the duty end of the arriving flight, and this is the duty start of the departure flight. Also, there is a part that says it's short layover, the crew ID. As I know, this is only the hotel booking interface, and it has no relation with the OSS part. They are separate, as I know it.
No.
That will be made with the OSS in interface, but I'm not sure if it's already made or not. Maybe Anil Bey can say.
Yes, I know. By the way, the hotel booking is an interface on the CMS side, and it's not requiring any third-party services to generate data. It's only it's us. Like there is a cron jobs to handle this. It's just works and create all the layer things. I don't know exactly what the interface is producing, but it's producing something. So DB is extended like this, and with the after OSIS is dependent on third party service. There's a request coming, then OSIS is using the data which is produced in hotel booking, and somehow using some filter or some other stuffs, manipulating data or find out something. I don't know. It's just the ray part and generate something. Then response this indeed third party service, but the main data should be coming from the hotel booking, as I know. Uh-huh. Yes. Yes. E- Uh, I think you're right, because yes, again, it's a business question, but I'm not sure that much. As I know, it's normally there was before hotel booking, but right now there is something came up which is called OASIS, and they want to work it together or just OASIS itself. The main is OASIS before. No OASIS. No,
This
no. This
table is filled with the hotel booking interface. This is what we used in the production part 2.
yes.
This is maybe I can show it here. This is the interface hotel booking, and this checks the needs that are the layovers, and if there's a need in that layover, it assigns a hotel to it. The hotels are currently in this hotel table. We manually add the hotels, and the assignment is made with that interface, and the results are added into this table. This is our current process, but an OSIS project is going on, and they're getting the same data from the studio with the hotel booking. Hotel booking is needed variable, but the assignment is made in the OSIS part right now.
Mhm.
And the hotel information is also kept in the OSIS, and they will be assigning those hotels and then sending them back to the CMS with another table. But currently we don't have that table, as I know. So we only have the results in the OSIS side. And the problem is that even though we are having the same variable for both systems. The hotel booking is needed variable. There are differences in the results, like some layovers are not in one and some are. This is the current one. After the OSS project is done, we will be partially implementing it and the hotel booking interface will be closed afterwards. Yes. We add it manually. We have the hotel table, the hotel contract table, and the airport hotel table. Those are the three tables we use. Yes. Yes. No. Um, In this in the CMS we have the hotel informations and the layover informations. We sent the hotel booking interface assigns those layovers to the hotels, and these are listed in the hotel booking table. This is the current process. The second process is made with the OSIS out interface, I guess. That interface uses the same variable and checks the layovers and sends those layover informations to OSIS. OSIS also has hotel informations, which is kept in their own system, and OSIS assigns hotels again to those layovers. But currently, they don't send it back to the CMS, so there is no other table for that. We don't send this hotel booking information to OSIS. They are separate processes. The hotel booking interface assigns the hotels and shows it on the studio. This is like the current process. The OSIS project is a project which is not in the CMS right now, but it takes the layover informations and assigns them hotels with the hotels they have. It doesn't connect anywhere else. It's within the CMS. Currently, it's the CMS, but in the future, it will be OSIS. Yes, currently it's done by the hotel booking interface in the CMS. Yes. No. Correct. We sent OSS only the layover informations. Maybe Anil can show what information is get from CMS. We don't send any hotels to them. We only send them the layover information, and OSS assigns those layovers to hotels, and they have the hotel themselves, and that's it.
Yeah, we can say this because the whole thing is handled by hotel booking interface, which works within the CMS directly for a long time. Right now, there is something which is called Oasis is just developing, and the second part I'm right now talking about is just return data to external system by using data which is provided in hotel booking. Just this, but using some other methods. Yeah, for deep knowledge, I don't know, but it used the hotel booking data, layer things, which is in this time in this hotel in this people, I don't know. But yeah, I can show what is our response for the external system. But for the connection in the external system, there is nothing written on the DB. DB side is hotel booking. The other interface just return data to external service.
Right now, it is in the CMS with the hotel booking interface. Yes.
Could you repeat again because at first I just lost it because yes, it was. Mhm. Yes.
There is no third party. The hotel booking interface is within the CMS and does the assignment itself.
Yeah, the whole thing the whole thing you mentioned is handled by hotel booking in CMS. For the third party connection, it's just retrieving data. They send to request to us, which is called Oasis. Oasis knows that okay, there is data which is given to hotel booking. It produces something by using Rave APIs and just response. There is no database reading. This is the external system. This is the connection. Other part is just inside CMS.
Currently, it is the CMS
Yeah, hotel booking itself.
with
Yes.
this. So this is our current system and it works fine, but we are having another project on the side, and after we have that project implemented, we will close the hotel booking interface. So that other third-party OSS system receives the layover informations and makes the assignment within itself. But when they compare the layovers with the OSS layovers and the hotel booking layovers, they don't match. But as we know, both interfaces uses the same variable called hotel booking is needed. So we expect it to be for both systems to have the same amount of layovers. Correct. Yes.
Yes, she say yes. Yeah, main problem is actually the external service comes via OSIS and we respond some data. Then they are comparing each data with CMS and external service. But there is some unmatched values. And as I know, it's about the 5%, something like this. Most of data is okay, but yeah, there is some small, I think, requirements about the maybe bug fix or some other stuff. We are on this level right now. The main issue we can say this because right now we are about data comparing between CMS and external service via OSIS. Okay, I need to show this because the previous one is just about generating data by hotel booking, but the sending is on my side. And it's, yes, in this branch, we have an OSIS out JSON. Branch is OSIS underscore backup. I just take the backup for it because we have to revert all the comments on default branch and the TX branch. So, but the last version of the development is on branch. I just kept it for the Stefan, or for you, it doesn't matter. Just the last data is here. The main idea on this. By the way, can you see my screen? You can read the things, or I can. Yeah. Okay. The main idea on this project is there is a external service. They are sending the request to us, and the requests are on this level. Let me show. Here is the requests. For example, these are the last one which sent to us. The request is coming like this. There is a request ID, some metadata. I just passed it, and there is a airport code, which is ESV, and they are looking for a date range. They are requiring from this to this all layovers. I don't know what type argument is working for, but yeah, there is one more thing, which is this. There's sometimes change to data range and sometimes change to airport itself. Yeah, the code is handling this. Sorry, here. Okay, this. Mhm. No, the external service pinged to me by using a queue manager, which is ActiveMQ. The data is coming as a JSON. Then we validate the whole data. Then use, by the way, I can show this. Yeah, I'm just going to share this part. Let's say this request they just achieved us. By the way, we are not talking between the REST APIs. There is a REST API on the external service. They send the data to queue. We read the queries. And we read the queries like this. After we read the data, first, okay, this is about all the database connections. Let's come to handle function. Handle function is just check that the here's the args get args argument. We checked all data is all, if it's all valid, okay, we are going to search for it. And on this point, we transform the data and send to report worker. When the data reach the report worker, we are using the report worker for the 1 month data. Mainly it works like this. Input get generate. First it reached here, then again there is a check. Here starts from with the request ID, the airport codes, and the date range. Here the main idea. First try to, it's just debug for interface about Oasis. Then find out the start date and end date. Then create a where statement for the rave code by using start station with the codes. Then the whole leg where statement is created here. It's about the where statement. Now it's produced two different Python dictionary. One is getLayover named, which is name, and one is getLayover anonymous. The first one is using leg sets by sorting start QTC and created yeah, and is context SP crew. I'm not that much have knowledge on this thing, but yeah, I can understand somehow. And it returns layover info. This is the first dictionary, and the layover info anonym. It's again something like this. Different context is using here, and it also comes up data. Then all other things is just the Python things. It iterates data, try to find some solution, and somehow it's creating the response. And for the response, I can check, I can show from the how response we are creating. It's a big data, but it can, let's close this. These are better. After the rave conditions, we are generating something like this. Okay, it's too so much big. Oh. I think with this way. Yes, the data comes up like this. There is a layover list. The content is this arrival, the main key values, and in arrival there is some other arguments. This case, departure case, and some other things. But there is thousands of layover list data. You see this how much big. This data is created on the hotel booking site, but retrieving to external service by Oasis. And on this level, the main issue right now is there is some data not comparing with 100% fit, as I know. But Zeynep Hanım, right now, what is our requirements? What's the we left? What we are expecting from them?
Gizem Hanım size sormuş olalım soruyu.
Bir daha alabilir miyim? Çok pardon.
Ya şimdi şeyi açıkladık, hani business logic'tir. Ne yapıyoruz, o asist ne yapıyor? Şimdi bir %5'lik uyuşmayan yer muhabbeti vardı ya. Yani günün sonunda şeye geldik. Tamam, mevzu buymuş. Ne kaldı geriye sorusunu soruyorlar. Daha doğrusu ben onu aktarmaya çalışıyordum. Şimdi bizim rahatsız olduğumuz noktalar ne? Bu asistin çalışma noktasında eklenecek olan feature'lar ya da çözülmesi gereken problemler. Tam o noktadayız.
Okay. As Oasis, we are only getting data and assign them to the hotels. So 100% synchronizing and correct data is crucial for us. For business logics, we would like to have between dates. For example, the 5th and 15th of a day, or 5th and 15th of a month, the number of days. We would like to see all the data from 5th and or all the data which touches to 5th. For example, a layover should start from 3rd of a month and end 6th of a month. We would like to see that also because it includes our time interval. Only this. We compared in the past weeks. We compared to the different systems with hotel booking and Oasis database. We saw some differences, but we don't know how they are missing. We don't know the logic. Just our examples were sent to you. 100% they are correct. I guess only 5% is different, but even one crew is missing, it's wrong. We cannot stand without assigning them. The time we would like to have the time interval data, and the intervals should include all the data we touch the times. Another example, from 5th, as I said, from 5th to 15th of a month, we would like to see 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 14th, and 15th, yes. But if a layover starts from 15th and ends 16th of a month, we would like to see that because our time interval includes the 16th. We would like to see expanded data. We would like to have this data from CMS to Oasis. Mhm. Mhm. Mhm. By the way, I'm sorry for interrupting. We would like to have only the list of crew who needs an accommodation during that month. We don't want any assigned crew. We are going to assign them to specific hotels via Oasis. Only number of the crews, list of the crews, sorry, not assigned crew. We don't want CMS to assign anyone to any hotel anymore. Sorry for interrupting. You may go on.
Yes, we can say the external service Oasis. Yeah, but Oasis projects itself, projects names, but there is a external service. Yeah, we can say this Oasis, but also there is a Oasis on CMS just to work for them. I mean, no, this queue, the CMS has too much channels on the queue, and one of this queue is connected with external service. And yes, we can say this is Oasis, but there is Oasis and CMS and queue. The requests come to this queue, and we produce data and response. Then Oasis takes data. Yes, we can say external service Oasis. Yes. Yes. Right. Yes. Yes. I mean, yeah, it's work on the Sysmont environment, but there is a infrastructure team is handle this. We don't handle the quiz. Yeah, we use, but the whole control is not on our side, like configuration or some other stuffs. Yes. Okay. Okay. Just 1 minute. I will. On the by the way, on the channel level, I just provide the request and response example and what the system tries to do as a summarize. And on terms of the what Oasis configuration, really, it's all about not default, not this. Yes. Programs dig Oasis out. These are the configuration file, and if you are keen on, yes, you should probably understand what these are. Here's the MQ reader things. We have this channel and the quiz here. We are communicating on this queue. They send the data here and just create a temp queue to be for us to respond. The whole communication on this queue. Yeah, and for the other stuffs is we are using this message handler Then we are using caching report request handler. At the end, for the rave information, we use the report workers. Then at the end, after the data is generated, we are responding by using custom reply MQ writer message MQ handlers by given to Jepson. Yeah, main flow is like this. Channel message handler, report worker, then response. There is Oasis in interface as well, but yeah, I have no knowledge about what is do. But there is one more also, which is called Oasis in. Also, maybe we can check.
I think it's not completed because the table is not seen currently.
Yeah, I think it's get some data and should be right somewhere, but which purpose I don't know. And also, according what Zeynep says, it's about development, I think, or not finished. Yeah, according to here, there is some data coming to this interface, and there is a message enter to handle this. But there is also report worker. Yes, and response. Yeah, it is getting some data and writes something on DB and response. But OS out not writing on DB, just response. I think main difference is this, but I don't know what this interface directly do. But yeah, actually the main problem is not problem, but the main development is working on OS South interface. But also I'm not sure if we completely pass through hotel booking to Oasis, we should need also Oasis in. I don't know this one. External service starts convert. External service is requesting from us the data which is given airport and given data range. Then Oasis starts work. Oasis in CMS. I'm right now talking about the CMS. CMS starts according to request, get the hotel booking data and manipulate it and response to external service, which is Oasis. Actually, there is two Oasis, one of in CMS, just as a naming, nothing more, and Oasis itself, which is external service. No, they are providing airports. I mean, they are sending this airport, this data range, retrieve the whole layover to me. They just providing, and we are taking from database. Yes. Yes, and yes, it's about main idea is what you say. Sometimes the airport list can be long. Sometimes data range can be long, and that's why we also have some issue about the data is coming too much big, like 4 or 5 megabyte level. So that's why we cannot write the query. This is another technical problem, but mainly yes, they are requesting. They are requesting this data range. These are the airports. Return me to data. Then we try to return. No, they can send multiple as well. First, we normally this rating is working so slow. That's why we have some time issue, but it's all about the report workers itself. So we are not connected to database directly. So getting data is so much expensive. We handle it like this. They can send to us like in the list on this list. They can send like this some other stuffs. There is no limitation. First we check that if the given code is ESP. First we check from database level. ESP has layover because main idea even OS going to look for the database. That's why first we check the database. Okay, there is ESP on the layover list. Okay, we sent to ESP2 directly Ray. But it's not about just one thing, or they can send multiple airports as well. There is no limitation here. Yeah, this logic, I don't know, by the way, maybe Gizem, do you know that why you are sending us to type parameter? You know what it works? Because I don't know. I need to check the data, check the code itself. Yeah, it can take time, but let's look fast a little bit. It should be somewhere here. Arguments type. No, not here. Maybe in report type. Yes, there is some types here. Let's go the first one. Not this. Yeah, possibly the logic behind to external service, but as I see that we never used this parameter. Yes, we never. It looks like this. What request? I don't understand. You're asking Dave request. Am I right? Okay. Let's check. I don't know. I don't know. Yes, there is always type coming with us, coming through all request. It was the for today and it was the yesterday. I think yes, it's coming, but as I see from here, because we need to use on this level, the whole the case are checking here, and there is no type, so they sent actually to us, but the type argument is not, I think, part of business. We never use it. Also, I don't know why, but we never use it. Yeah. No, no, no problem, no problem. Yes. Yes, there is some yes. Okay. This is the things I think some bug fix needed. But this answer is not on me. Maybe in Zeynep Hanım, Gizem Hanım, and there is one more guy which is tester, but it's not here because they are testing together and they talking about this is not, this is missing, this should be with this value, some other stuff. These are the test points. So I don't know the answer actually. Maybe Zeynep Hanım, if you are still here, you can say something on it. Or Gizem Hanım.
Last tests were made by Batuhan and Gizem Hanım, as I know. They were comparing the datas, and I don't know the reason why there's a difference. Are you there, Gizem Hanım?
Yes, I'm here. We don't know what are the differences. We are just using the data. So we would like to you to solve this. We sent our test team had sent our solutions list of crew from database to you, and Stefan was going to solve them. We don't know the reason. We don't know the logic. We don't know anything. We are just using the data.
He's not asking about reason. What is the missing part actually? What is the root cause of problem? He's not asking about the why it's not coming like whatever on CMS on Oasis. He's asking about the missing parts. What is the problem itself right now? Yes.
No, we couldn't find any discrepancies. We just sent a list of crew that we got from the CMS, and we would like to see the difference from Jepson's side. There is no formula. There is no anything clear. Just approximately 500% is missing. Sometimes 4, sometimes 3%. Sorry, but there are some missing datas.
Okay, but how we understand there is missing data?
There are like, for example, receiving pardon pardon me.
We compared from hotel booking and Oasis, the data from CMS to Oasis.
Okay. So they understand like this. According to JSON response, they take the JSON response and write their DB as an external service. Then they check from the hotel booking on CMS. Let's say hotel booking has 100 data, but the Oasis has 95. That's the main problem, and this is how they understand. Actually, answer your question is about the response JSON, because response JSON is sent to external service and they are writing their DB. Then compare with the CMS DB. Then there is some missing values. But yes, also we don't know why, but there is some missing values, I think, as I understand.
Sorry. Could you evaluate any data? Because a few weeks ago, maybe more than half a month ago, we had sent you. Stefan was dealing with them. I guess he told you about what's the problem. It's interesting. We are telling the story from scratch now. Which point we are now? Is there any development, any progress in this in this problem?
No, by the way. On nor their side, not also our side. We are actually, we are waiting for the Stefan. So right now they are just trying to understand what is the main business plan, what is the main progress, how technically we are handling the issues, and what is the missing parts. Yeah, for your question, also they don't start yet, but because also it's about the knowledge. Right now they are knowing that, okay, which part, how it's work, and what is the problem part.
Yeah, maybe to shed some light on the overall situation here then. So this is for us to get together for yesterday and today. It was an attempt really to make some progress on this topic before Stefan returns. He's returning on next week, and we understood that this was a critical issue. It was urgent, as this was raised multiple times for the past few weeks. So we wanted to make an attempt to see how far we could get here. And I think it's good news that we finally understand the what's going on here and where we could start searching. So, but at the same time, I know that there's been some issues with providing access to for Stefan's backup. So I am not sure really from this point on if it's worth continuing to set up access and everything in order for us to debug or troubleshoot this, or if it's more worth to wait for Stefan and brief him once he's back on what we have gathered so far. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that's the best option right now. That sounds like the best option to me because I think it would be a hassle to start providing access uh, because that's something that needs to be done from the Turkish side. And I know we have tried previously with Chachai, who's Stefan's backup, but there were some long lead times there. So I think the best now when we understand more and you can provide analysis, I think the best way forward is to actually wait for Stefan. He's back next week, and then he can pick this topic back up.
Mm-hmm. I send it, but you are requesting whole of the data, big JSON, I mean. This is the the yeah, these are just the logs. We just log before the calling for the next sender. We just we just log what they request us, what we respond them, and if we call the, let's say there is no data on queue, we just look here. Okay, we just generate data, but cannot send the queue. Then okay, we say that there is something about maybe network or some other stuff. These are just logs.
Yes, I think that's the best way forward. So thank you everyone for your time and for making
Thank
it
you. By the
possible
way,
to troubleshoot.
the last
Th-
decision is about, I think, Stefan, as I understand.
Sorry, come again?
The last decision is given on this meeting is I think we are going to wait for
Yes,
Stefan help.
yes, I think
Okay.
that's the most feasible one, especially since Chagatai is
Okay.
away as well. And there is, if we want to make it happen with the team we have present, we need to do administrative work here, I think, and provide access and whatnot. So it sounds like it would be really be a hassle not to wait for Stefan. So
Okay. Yes, the next week Çağatay and Stefan will come up.
Mhm,
But I'm
mhm.
going to be out. But it's not matter because I'm not that much needed person here. I just explain the things to my colleague and he will help you.
Okay.
There is not much problem here. Just Stefan has to know that we have to work on Oasis backup branch, not default, not TX, just on this one. And I'm going to write a mail for it to Stefan.
Yeah, do that. Please include me as well.
Okay.
All right.
One last thing. It's very kind you to be here. Thank you for your support. But we are waiting for the solutions for months, approximately 5 or 6 months. The process improved by weeks, by months, but not totally solved 100%. Today we will talk about the solution. We still, but we still try to describe from the scratch the problem. So this is the problem of the process. Stefan may go on holiday or another one should support us. But that's the truth that we are going live next week to the project. A few weeks, we are monitoring the process, but only a few weeks later, the data must be 100% correct. 100% accuracy is a must for this project. So time is running out very fast. We couldn't wait anymore to Jepson's solutions. We are, after a few weeks later, we will close CMS site. Only Oasis will run. But until we closed, this problem was have to be solved 100% data with 100% data accuracy. So just we would like to tell you the truth. Thank you for your support, but all the Jepson team, we would like to have a very fast support.
Yeah, I totally understand that. Do you have a deadline for this switch?
Yes.
What's the deadline?
Yes, end of August.
Okay.
If this data problem cannot be solved, the project will extend. It will fail. So we never want this because
Yeah,
our
us
board.
neither.
Yeah,
We definitely aim to provide a solution before then.
It's very risky for us to have to go live with lack of data, but we don't have any time to wait. So we could find another solution while we are waiting.
Yeah.
So this is what can we do, and we cannot do anything more. So please tell this to your team, the other ones, okay? Our request.
Yeah, definitely. You can consider this being on top of the board, and that's why we got together and had these calls as well, during
Mhm.
Stefan's absence to understand and see where we can make progress. So I think we have made some today, and we'll be, as we said here, we'll be providing Stefan an analysis so he can jump quickly back into this topic when he's back from vacation. And I'll make
Yeah.
sure that it's a priority for him as well. Once he returns, I'll talk to him.
Also, if you have time, I can show you a simple example that we found before, if it's okay. For example, this is a layover in the trip page. It's not assigned to a crew. And in this layover will be assigned to one captain and one pilot. So there will be a two-person need for this layover. And in the hotel booking table, we also see that there are two identical data here. It's correct. But when we look at the OSIS data, we only see one data for this layover. So maybe one of the cases is that it doesn't see the total need of the unassigned layovers, maybe. So this is just an example, and maybe there are more.
That's
I
a good
just wanted to
example.
share.
That's a good example. Can you put this in the Jira as well?
I don't know the Jira. Can you share it, Gizem Hanım, in that Jira?
I don't know because Çağatay was dealing with that.
Do you have access to Jefferson Jira?
Let me check. Some. It must be somewhere.
Okay. Apparently, I'm not able to send. I'm not a member of the chat, so I can't send anything in Teams.
Or maybe you can send the example via email or.
Okay, yeah. Maybe you can send it in a mail so we have it, all of us. We can send it just to me.
Yeah, because after this call, we won't longer have access to this to the chat. I'm afraid.
For the request and response things.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
If you can share this information by email, will be good because.
Okay. By the way, I just dropped the meeting, but you are asking something about the Jepsinger. I have a connection for Jepsinger.
Yeah, if you could, the screenshot Zainab shared.
Okay, so
if you could just provide this as an example of how the data is shown in one system but not shown in another system, just for context. If you can provide that in the Oasis interfaces Jira.
I understand missing the data is not on my side. Maybe if they can share with me, yeah, we can add on the
It's in the
Jira
chat
task.
in Teams. It's in the chat in
Okay.
Teams. So you can
Sadece
just
ekran görüntülerini o Jira'ya ekleyebilir misiniz?
Tamam, ben onu görmemiştim. Tamam.
just
Task'ı
share
bulmam
it in
lazım.
the existing one, the 7287 Turkish Time Bank.
I guess I find an issue on Jira. I'm typing here. It must be this.
That's the one, yeah. Yeah, just post the picture, the screenshots in there, and you could also share. Yeah, you can share this whole chat from Teams in there.
Gizem yapıyor musun? Ben atayım mı?
Jira'yı mı ekleyelim?
Evet, sesleri gönderin dediler ya. Göndereyim mi açık bende?
Ekliyoruz ya? Biz niye ekliyoruz anlamadım ben.
Tamamdır.
Tamam.
Now I'm
Okay,
sharing the SS screenshots and the request response detail as well on the Jira task.
Sorry, can you repeat that?
I'm sharing the whole SS which is given to by Zeynep Hanım. I'm going to share on the as a comment.
Yeah,
then,
you can do that.
Okay.
Okay, I need to jump off, but I think we had everything we needed, right?
Yeah, so far. we have
Okay.
just let me just prepare this analysis heading, and I can share that in the Jira itself, or maybe my email as well.
Sure. Okay.
And let's to give a
All right.
follow up on this.
Okay. So thank you again, everyone, for your time.
Good.
Thank you so much. I've already updated the screenshots, by the way.
Thanks.
Good.
Okay.
Mhm.
Take care, everybody.
Thank you, everybody.
You too.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye bye.